Alright, new run. 43. Let's go.
The time portal will open and testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you have to go a bit further
To
back.
the future. Time traveling through
Bro,
be
momento.
an essential part of this testing course. In order to help you distinguish between the present and the future, this part of the Enrichment Center has been left untouched for the last 20 years. You may see some signs of decay. Don't worry, the Enrichment Center is designed to withstand centuries without proper...
Alright, let's get a good run.
Find a way to exit the chamber.
Yok. Şey oldu. Tam buraya attığı zaman da uçuş kontrolünü kaybettim. Fail'ladım. Olmaması gerekiyordu yani. Orada. Ya, soru sorunca aptal gibi hissetmeye hiç gerek yok. Your stream is delayed. You should probably refresh because, you know, I have problems, right? At the stream. Yeah, you should just refresh. And you would have a low latency.
These next chambers will involve cube and button-based testing with the perks of time travel. A cube placed in the present will appear in the same position in the future. Moving a cube in the present future version will automatically update the location of the same cube into the next chamber. Understanding the concept of cause and effect will be vital to solving the upcoming tests. Simply put, everything you do in the present has an impact on the future, but not the other way around. Good thinking. While it is impossible to bring a present cube to the future, this clever trick allows you to have two versions of the same cube in one timeline.
Alright, first try this.
This will prove
Let's go.
to be very useful in future chambers.
Right. How? I hate losing time to this.
Always remember, if you change the destiny of an object in the present, the future version of that object will be affected as well. If this sounds too complicated, you're in luck.
Benim için teşekkür ederim.
Only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept. Good. By now, you hopefully understand cause and effect and how cubes behave in different timelines.
Now,
electric. Let's move on to something more interesting.
Yo, Sulfur, what's up?
The moment you've been waiting for. Aperture Science proudly presents this marvelous.
What's going on? I'm doing fine.
To place 3 different
Trying to get sub 18, sub 19. Sorry.
Will appear on the same a portal placed in the future will not override its good. Thinking in 4 dimensions means not only knowing where to place your portals, but also when. Please ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past 20 years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. To find a way around this.
Sorry, stream elements. I don't speak Turkish.
Take note. Because time portals exist in exactly the same location in both timelines.
Sorry, guys.
They can only be placed on surfaces.
I could update them to English, or just write both languages.
This next chamber will involve the concept of momentum-based traveling.
Let's go.
Portals. You go in fast, you come out fast.
Squiggly lines.
Simple
Okay,
enough.
bro. No.
You solved it. Not in the intended timeline, but you solved it. Congratulations.
Oh. Do both? Yeah, I should. That's cool. That's cool.
Ahead Ahead of you is the Aperture Science Time Portal Activation Force Field. This field will activate and deactivate your ability to shoot time portals. It will not fizzle your portals or destroy cubes. Great! The following chamber will combine all the elements you have learned so far. Good luck solving your first test while shooting 3 different portals. Well done. Traveling through a time portal will also transfer your current momentum into the other timeline.
Am I reporting? Where? I don't think I reported. Woo! Clutch.
Nicely done. Now, let's move on to some more advanced challenges.
That's nice.
If you are ever unsure where you placed your portals or where you left a cube in the other timeline, feel free to use the Puzzle Element Indicator switch on your portal device. This will display holographic projections of your portals and cubes in the other timeline.
That was nice.
Quickly make your way over these turret redemption platforms. Unfortunately, they did not survive their trip to the future. Come to think of it, it's actually
yabancı insanların yayınlamasını bekler miydin?
If at any point you are concerned about your odds of survival.
Yani şöyle yeni açtığında portaldaki server'ına bildirim falan gidiyor. İlgim düşüyor. O yüzden de bekliyorum yabancıların izlemesini. Hoşuma da gidiyor aslında. İngilizce konuşmamı geliştiriyor biraz. What do you mean electric? The portal indicator thing?
These lasers should provide a fun change of pace. Please be aware that some test elements may only be functional in one timeline.
If you're talking about Crosshair, it doesn't change. It's a static.
Be wondering how it is possible to hear these automated messages, regardless of which timeline you're in. We implanted a small device directly into your brain. That way, you can hear these messages as if they were the voice of your own conscience. Well, they practically are, considering how much of your cerebral cortex we had to remove to make this work.
Let's go.
Things are about to get a little more complicated in the next chamber, but don't lose hope. Think about this.
Okay, come on.
As long as you don't see your own corpse lying in the future, it is safe to assume that you solved the chamber sometime during the last 20 years.
Let's go. Okay, this isn't good.
You solved it.
Like, if this doesn't go, there's something wrong with me.
Great work.
İyi dövüyor şu an. Yep, that's a nice gold. Let's go.
We tried many times to open a passage to the future, but this connection, exactly 20 years from now, is the only one stable enough to last longer than a few microseconds.
Hop modem gelmiş. Teşekkür ederim Timur. Jukes gelmiş aman.
Good. The second half of this testing course is located below you.
Six.
Unfortunately,
Hey,
no
hell yeah.
elevator can take you there, so you will have to take the stairs. That works too.
Jukes rekorum 19 dakika 14 saniye bu arada. Kırdım yani rekoru.
You might have noticed that something is not quite right here. Remember when we told you that the decay of the facility...
Yo, what the fuck,
was
Electric?
intentional? Turns out, that was a lie. There is a bigger picture here. Your test might be the most important one ever conducted. For now, let's just try to get back on track and keep going.
İşi portalı orta tuşa atadım mouse'un. Scroll. Let's go. It worked.
Well done.
It wanted to
On
work.
the next chamber appears
Thank you,
to be
game.
non-existent. You can rely on the power of aerial faith.
Default hali kontrolle açıyorsun. Saçma baya. Ben atadım işte. Orta tuşa atadım. Mouse'daki.
This next chamber should really test your
Evet.
Take a good look around first, and then decide what to do, and in which order.
Yani abi yazık olmuş.
Outstanding. You are the first test subject to ever make it to this.
This was really good.
In fact,
Not gonna lie.
you are the first test subject to ever survive a trip to the future.
Yani evet. Oh wait, I didn't go into an elevator. But okay, it works. Holy shit, that's a nice gold. Damn. Alright, this run is not good.
These
So
light bridges are great.
I need
for
to play
traversing over
properly.
ground. As with the lasers, you will often only have one of these at your disposal, so use them wisely.
Nope. What?
Good thinking. With all this talk about time travel, do you ever question the meaning of it all? Do your actions have any consequences? Or are we all just following the deterministic path of the universe? Here's a fun experiment. Listen carefully. The next thing you will do is jump in 3, 2, 1. It appears that the universe is strictly deterministic, and everything you do is already predetermined. You are a very smart test subject.
Tell me about it.
If the universe really was deterministic, we would have already known the outcome of this test, which might make...
Okay, we lost some time, but
seem
I think it's okay.
If you feel that you have been receiving too many compliments, feel free to ignore the previous statements.
So that's like 5 seconds? Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I'm hoping this sub-19s, because I want a 18 run.
Good news. We found a way to make these turrets more durable. They should now also work in the future.
Just don't choke, forehead. Oh, why didn't I think of
Should
that?
you find a defective turret in the future, feel free to mark this as a flaw in your test report.
Please? Yeah, okay. Very good.
Well, this was not...
Haha, I remembered.
was
Let's
meant
go.
to be completed, but good on you for solving it anyway. Please quickly travel to the other, except for the...
Don't bother reading chat. Okay. Goodbye, guys. I'm just kidding.
At this point, you might rightfully be asking yourself why we put you
Goodbye
through.
for, 2 levels, I guess.
This testing track was built as a failsafe. My job is to ensure that testing can continue, no matter the circumstance. You see, this facility...
Nope. Okay.
That's why the future looks the way it does. We have
Oh no. You can overthrow me. Okay, I'm gonna maul you,
proven
Jukes.
yourself to be quite capable.
You're dangerous.
Knowing, and you might actually fulfill your true purpose in all this.
I don't think I like that. Yayın renk bazen renklerinde bir fuck up'lık oluyor. Hiç bilmiyorum. Olabilir yani. Ama olmaması lazım.
You are in the home stretch now. Only a few more
Ama
changes until this testing course is
yani
over.
senden başka diyen yok.
Time
Belki
to
senden
prepare
kaynaklı
for
olur.
the last new testing element. These aperture science excursion funnels will mostly work in both timelines. Have fun exploring all your options in the next chamber.
My cat ran across my keyboard. Sorry about that. Our channel, yep.
The time-bending technology used to create these time portals is only stable in one specific configuration. We cannot choose the exact point in time to which the time portals will lead.
Uçmayı nasıl bırakıyorsun?
Only take a small glimpse
Uçmayı
of
sağladığın
what
portalı değiştirince
years
ya da bir funnel'ın içine girince
what
tekrardan
exactly transpired is still
gidiyor.
unknown. But the data we collected points to a single rogue test subject. In the event that something horrific were to happen to this facility in the future, my protocol is to find a viable candidate that can withstand the effects of time travel on the human body and help to rectify whatever led to the tragic events of the future. That's where you come in. We need you to stop this test.
Yani 3 gün oldu da yani millet hayvan gibi uğraşıyor ya. Güzel bayağı güzel rotalar var yani. Aynen, let's go.
Welcome to the final chamber. Don't get overwhelmed. Take everything one step at a time, and you will soon find the solution.
Ah fuck. Oh my god, come on.
Astonishing. You really did it. You've proven to be
Let's go.
nearly anything.
Sub 19, hey.
Now it's time for your real mission. We will put you back in stasis until the day of the incident, and you will
Yaptık
be the
valla.
one to prevent it.
Güzel güzel.
This vacuum
Sana bu
will take you back
üçüncülük
to the
galiba.
long-term human storage vault. You will be awoken when
Yeah, I think this is
to use
third place
your
run.
abilities to save this facility from its
Let's fucking
impending
go.
doom. The Enrichment Center thanks you for your
1849.
contribution to science. You are going to achieve